Barry, you've been down there on many an occasion. If you're on the outside, you're trying to keep up with the horses on the inside, you're trotting, cantering. That's what can lead to false starts. It's a big field. How do you navigate it?
That's it though. The trouble is if your horse needs to go wide, you're on the outside of the Spain. This is a whirlwind that's going. You're trying to keep up, and that's causing the horse on the inside to start going forward as well. If you're on the inside and you have a nice pitch there, it's the ideal place to be if that suits.
Okay, let's go down to Katie Walsh. Who's at the start. How are they going up there, Katie?
Yeah, I'm down here at the start, and I'm not going to lie, it's definitely getting messy. Joe Badahan doesn't have the flag up. It's got up here now. I think they're going to go first time.
The flag is up, the flag is down, they're away first time. Exactly what we wanted to see happen, and as they race away, the one that's going to take them along in the early part, the Devil's Coachman, Birchdale and Champagne Platinum are problems with Panda Boy, Defi Bleu, Am I Right, and Espinito Bella with Dolcita and Busselton. Angel's Dawn is also close to the pace as they clear fence number 1, and Angel's Dawn hit it very hard as they race away from fence 1. Punitive, another that hit it hard and has to play catch up now as Chemical Energy and the Duffer, along with Real Steel and now Where or When are the back markers with Milan Native. Over fence 2, Fire Attack leads them over the second. Bad mistake again by Angel's Dawn. That's 2 from 2. Big chance there, got to take from her chances, but now Defi Bleu goes up on the outside of Fire Attack, Faster de Large and Panda Boy. Dolcita, Max Flamingo and Busselton are next with Espinito Bello and Am I Right. Royal Beguile is prominent towards the outside, and the Devil's Coachman is right with them as Royal Beguile pecked at that one, and Real Steel hit it hard and drops out with now Where or When at the back of the field. They're all safe over 3, and they turn at the top of the track now to go to fence 4, and Fire Attack and Richie Deegan lead from in second spot. Defi Bleu and Gavin Bruder right there third. Down the inside is Busselton, the Kerry National winner. Max Flamingo 8th last year. Faster de Large on the outside of Fairyhouse, running up deep to that one. Then Dolcita, who was next, and Champagne Platinum hit that hard, but they've settled into something of order as they make their way down from Ballyhack the first time. Fire Attack, Defi Bleu, the inside Busselton, Max Flamingo, Faster de Large, the yellow cap wide. Dolcita's in the red track by Panda Boy. Fairyhill runs on the inside. Right behind them, Am I Right with Punitive and Birchdale in the group. Right there too, Espinito Bello is in that group as they take that one. Royal Beguile is as wide as any. Now Where or When is tracking him wide, and just inside this one is Milan Native as Devil's Coachman is in about mid-division towards the outside with the star on cap as they clear that one. Chemical Energy is the early back marker, and reminders for Am Maximus towards the back in the early part. The red cap also towards the back is Donkey Years as they go now towards the turn, bringing them out of the back straight, and out front Fire Attack leads from in second Defi Bleu. They've opened up a gap to the grey, the third running Faster de Large, then Busselton. Royal Beguile is next on the outside of Max Flamingo, now Where or When, then Max. Just in behind this one goes the Devil's Coachman wide of Panda Boy. Behind these is Gevrey, who's on the outside of Am I Right with Espinito Bello in that yellow batch in the middle of mid-division there as they jump the next, and towards the inside is Angel's Dawn. Towards the outside Milan Native's been ridden along. Punitive is further back, so as they make their way now on towards the side of the track, and out front Fire Attack and Defi Bleu have gone well clear of the early part.
And they're going hard, Richard. This is going to turn into a complete stamina contest. Royal Beguile just missed that fence. Milan Native in the green cap on the outside of the back has been struggling. Paul Townend's had to ride the ears off Am Maximus down the inside in the white cap a few times, and Tenzing has completely lost his position with Stumptown.
And Stumptown hit that one as well as they make their way towards the fence before the turn in. This is fence number 9, 24 in all to be jumped, and we still have 28 racing for us. It's Fire Attack who leads from Defi Bleu, the fence before the turn in, jumping off to his left there. Max Flamingo is prominent now. Where or When collided there in the air with Royal Beguile. Chemical Energy wasn't foot perfect as they begin now to swing in for the first time in the Boyle Sports Irish National, and Richie Deegan just gets a breather into Fire Attack. Defi Bleu, Max Flamingo's third. Faster de Large on the outside of Busseltown, now Where or When. Milan Native's been ridden up on the outside of Dolcita. Fairyhill running Royal Beguile are next, and they're being followed by Espinito Bello, who's towards the inside of the Devil's Coachman, who's widest on your shot. Panda Boy's just ahead of him. Gevrey's behind him. Birchdale's in behind a wall of horses as they clear that one. Tenzing in the stripes has also got a bit to do on the outside of Stumptown. Angel's Dawn is in the blue and white starred sleeves just in front of Am Maximus and Donkey Years towards this one's outside. Chemical Energy, the Gopher and Real Steel appear to be the last 3. Bad mistake there in mid-division by Milan Native as they take that one and race now towards the fence, which will be the last in the circuit's time. And out front still, taking them along, it is Fire Attack who leads them in the national from Defi Bleu, who's going to jump it in second. Third towards the near side is Faster de Large as again the 28 have managed one safe circuit.
They have Panda Boy in the middle with the red cap, the grey horse just inside him, Espinito Bello must be obeying the yellow colours in front of him, and Danny Mullins having a good look at the big screen. They're in a lovely position, Richard, sort of 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, they're travelling really well.
but Fire Attack leads them off on the second and final circuit. 12 to jump, 12 behind them. Defi Bleu is second, Max Flamingo is third, Faster de Large, then Bustleton, now Where When is next, then Dolcita, Must Be a Bay, Panda Boy, the Devil's Coachman, Fairy Hill Run, and then comes Espinito Bello. Further back to Birchdale, and Am I Right with Angels Dawn, Gevrey, Stumptown, Champagne Platinum, and then Donkey Years with Tenzing is next. Royal Beguile as well, back with Chemical Energy trying to move forward. Am Maximus is towards the back of the field as they clear that one and continue on up the hill. Real Steel is towards the back of the one that's dropped right out now is Milan Native. They go towards the penultimate ditch, and it's still Fire Attack from Defi Bleu, and it's a jig and stand seat to the front because Faster de Large is almost a 1-2-3 for them, being followed by Max Flamingo who's towards the inside, tailing right off Milan Native, but it's Fire Attack from Defi Bleu. Faster de Large the outside of Now Where When. Max Flamingo is next, Must Be a Vedas in between them. The Devil's Coachman is plenty alive on the outside. Gevrey is just behind him, and right in there too is Panda Boy. But the Gophers one making steady headway from an early back position as they clear this one, and he hit that hard and make their way out over that one. We've lost a couple at the back. Punitive is gone. I think Royal Beguile might be the other one. We'll pick that one up as they make the turn. Pulled up at the back. Am I Right has been pulled up. Am Milan Native has been pulled up. Charlie Deutsch is up, and so too is Corey McGivern as they race now at the top of the track. And turn at Ballyhack, and it's Fire Attack who leads from Defi Bleu in second as they clear that one. Getting tired in front perhaps. Max Flamingo, Must Be a Bader next. Mistake Angels Dawn at that one. Mistake by another one as well. Now Where When Must Be Obeyed is next as they race down the hill. Fire Attack with Defi Bleu on the outside and a break to the rest still.
Yeah, and I think these have gone really hard. Barrow O'Keefe in the yellow and Must Be Obeyed in a lovely position now, gone third. Mark Walsh is tracking him, and Red Cap jumping the fence now, the Fairyhouse Panda Boy. He's been sneaking away with Dolcita. Espinito Bellows just starting to feel the pinch under Mikey O'Sullivan, and Angel's Dawn right down the inside. Philip Enright has plenty to do too.
Bustleton has been pulled up. He's had enough. The Kerry National winner won't be in the Irish National. Champagne Platinum's dropped that out. Donkey Years has dropped that out. Fairyhouse Runners dropped that out. And Stumptown is ridden. And Am Maximus is last of those that are going meaningfully. Now Fire Attack is headed. Defi Bleu is going to lead them out of the back straight in the Boys Sports Irish National. Fire Attack is second. And the chasing pack are headed by Now Where When Must Be Obeyed. Dolcita, the Devil's Coachman, getting into it Faster de Large behind Gevrey. And behind the Devil's Coachman is Panda Boy there too. Then Birchdale. Am Maximus is in fact picking up on the outside of Tenzing and Dolcita. And Chemical Energy from a long way back is trying to move forward. And Fire Attack has gone again. And badly hampered Must Be Obeyed. There are no favours there as they race now along the side, heading towards the fifth fence from the finish. Defi Bleu 2 to 3 in front of Now Where When. Gevrey, a big spare ride here for Brian Hayes, sitting in third. Dolcita, the mare, is 4. Then the Devil's Coachman in 5. Right behind them, Angel's Dawn, Am Maximus and Panda Boy. They're being chased by the Gopher, Faster de Large and Chemical Energy. And pulled up at the back is Birchdale there. And Champagne Platinum is pulled up. And Must Be Obeyed is pulled up. And you won't see much longer before Stumptown might do the same as they race towards the fence before the turn in. They 4 to jump in the Boys Sports National. And Defi Bleu is the one to catch. Dolcita travels strongly. Gevrey is towards the outside. They're being chased by the Devil's Coachman is next with Am Maximus, Angel's Dawn, Now Where When, and Panda Boy. They're away from Tenzing.
Gavin Bruder just sits and hangs on. He's going to. The others have to chase to get them. If he doesn't come in front, he'll take a bit of passing.
And his ears are pricked on Defi Bleu, but Dolcita has him in his sights. Back in third is Gevrey. Then comes the Devil's Coachman, Panda Boy, Am Maximus, Tenzing, Angel's Dawn, and on the outside Now Where When. I've just mentioned the Irish National winner, but which of this 8 are going to win it? And it's Defi Bleu. They took a bit of a tire jump there. Tenzing is almost gone, but chance gone as they make their way towards the second last. Panda Boy's in the centre. Defi Bleu's under pressure. Dolcita and Gevrey still goes well on the wide outside. 4 in line to the second last. Defi Bleu still has it, but just pulled up was Tenzing and Now Where When. Defi Bleu has Dolcita to contend with. Gevrey on the near side. Panda Boy is next, and Am Maximus trying to switch for another challenge. Gevrey's going to lead to the last of the national, but just Dolcita's on the near side. Defi Bleu is tired, and Gevrey now with Dolcita, and Am Maximus from absolutely nowhere is coming through in the centre of the track. Gevrey and Am Maximus to the line. Paul Townend completes the CV. It's Am Maximus who's won the national from Gevrey in second. In third is Defi Bleu. In fourth was Dolcita. Then came Panda Boy. And the only other finisher, there was just the 6th to finish, was Angel's Dawn. Chemical Energy didn't jump the last. Neither did the Devil's Coachman. And Now Where When. An absolute war of attrition. But it goes to a horse who is running in the silks for the very first time of JP McManus. It is Am Maximus, the son of Authorised. Another success for Willie Mullins. It's his second after Burrow Saint. But Ruby, it's Paul's first. It wasn't looking obvious for a long, long way.
That's a brilliant bit of riding. He's champion jockey, and he's not champion jockey by luck. This horse wasn't going early. He couldn't be in front on him until after the last. You cannot time it, Richard Pugh, any better than that man has just done it. That is take your cap off, Paul Townend. You've given horses wonderful rides all year, but you can hang that picture on the wall and look at it for the rest of your life and say, I was brilliant that day.
And so close for Brian Hayes and Gevrey, who picked up the spare ride. I'd say Kevin Sexton watching in thought perhaps I've missed a national winner, but a great spin for Brian Hayes as well back in second.
Yeah, great spin for Brian Hayes, and he elected to come wide on Gevrey, who travelled really well all the way. Dolcita, Panda Boy, Tenzing, Katie's with Paul Townend, but that is an incredible ride, I think, Richard. This horse was never going for him. Wound him up, he's coming behind Dolcita in the middle, Danny Mullins, Panda Boy. Gavin Brewer kept sitting in front on the blue cap, and now Paul switches to the far side. This horse goes left. He gets over, he's 2 horses to aim at. Brian Hayes is committed on Gevrey. Paul is looking for the gap, wants a good jump on Am Maximus, gets it at the last, out in his left hand now, go and win me the racehorse, and he does. What a brilliant bit of riding. I'm not knocking Brian Hayes or Gavin Brewer or Danny Mullins or even Ricky Doyle, but you're just unlucky to run into Paul Townend on a remarkable day.
Well, there is prize money back to 10th position in an Irish Grand National, and only 6 of them managed to complete. Quite incredible, but it shows the speed they went early.
We were talking about that. Fire Attack went so quick in front. It was going to be a stamina contest from a mile out, and Katie's with Paul Townend.
Paul, well done. You've won many big races, but this is one you're after.
Yeah, this is a very special race, and yeah, it was looking unlikely, to be honest, for a long way. When Rich's horse fell up here, you know, it actually opened his eyes for him, and just tried to get him back popping. He was too slow jumping down the inside. I wanted to keep horses outside me, but it put me out of the race, and I just had to try and let him go left then, and banked on one at the last and got it.
Well, you sure got one at the last, but it wasn't straightforward everywhere. From the time you jumped off, I kind of had you written off, to be honest. I thought, well, Paul's beat anyway.
Never read off on the willies. It was certainly a lot harder work than it normally is riding to willie.
Well, you're getting a lot of praise. You gave him an absolute peach. And when you really wanted him at the last, he came up. You've ridden a lot of big races, Ireland, England, France, everywhere. But to win an Irish national, Paul, is so special.
It's huge. You need so much luck. I was second in it a few years back, and my record, besides that, wasn't great in it. So Gayard ran well in it last year. I thought that was my best chance so far. And very fortunate this lad popped up. And yeah, it all worked out in the end.
Paul, well done. Enjoy it.
Thanks very much, Gareth.